What the hell? That's that boy.
That's that boy.
That's that boy.
That's that boy.
That's that boy right there, boy. Sheesh. Sheesh. All right. What the hell's going on? You know me, as you know, of course. Of course, you know me. Who the fuck? But I also am here. Young Zaniel, of course. So I'm here with my good friend Crucify. Introduce yourself.
Yeah. Yo, it's me. What's up? What's up? It's Crucify. You know, chilling in the cut. We in the back of the club.
Of course, of course.
Pissing on the couch.
Oh shit. It's gonna be a dumbass video.
I'm in the cup with my shooter. Hitters they tucking the Ruger. Holding my wrist like Jesus Christ. I cannot fuck with them.
And any links of Crucify's that he wants to share will be in the description. So if you want to know more about him, or if he decides to make a YouTube channel, I don't know, it'll be down there.
Yep. Yeah, go check me out.
Of course.
I'm for sure gonna drop my stuff in there.
And also, I want you to keep in mind, this is like the shorter version of a much longer conversation. I mean, we talked for like an hour and a half yesterday, so I'm going to link an extended version in the description below. Go ahead and check that out. It won't be out for a couple days though, as I've got to get it done editing, of course. So yeah, whenever that video drops, it'll be in the description. Also, in this video, I'm not going to be explaining Sasuke's powers. If you're watching this, I kind of expect you to know at least a little bit about Naruto, but again,
all you gotta know is that boy strong.
That boy's strong, alright? So, yeah, if you want to know more about him, I talked about him a little bit, but I'll also link a page where you can, like, see everything he's capable of. So, yeah, before you go watch that one, though, I highly recommend you at least skim through this, so... yeah.
You already know that boy Sasuke ain't no punk.
That's right. Also, I got a new YouTube channel. It's gonna be like nerdier shit that has nothing to do with music.
For the dorks only.
I like how this hand is fucking up in the air the whole time, and this hand's like not. I got like a weird fucking hand ratio going on. I like it though. This hand's fucking flying around, dude. This hand's
ball
fucking.
Ratio going on. Anyways.
So, rules. Do you want to go over the rules?
Well, let's just establish that we're talking about a little versus situation going on here with your boy Sasuke and your boy xxxtentacion. That guy right there, so young dagger dick, if you will. Now they're gonna be going at it. The rules are any era of either any of their eras, bro. Like it could be Baby Sasuke, Big Sasuke with the Rinnegan. It could be, Afro X. It could be Black and Blonde X. It could be Purple/Blue Hair X. Whatever you may think it is. Whatever. It could be any version of them, but they're going at it. Preferably at their strongest, so we could get a good meter on how they would be against each other.
Right, and I will say, adding on to that, when I talk about Sasuke, I'm usually leaning towards him as an adult with the Rinnegan, because that's kind of when he is his strongest. If you really, for some reason, you think that, like, the arguments we present are not good enough, feel free to take the Rinnegan away from Sasuke, because fucking Boruto did, so you should too. So let's get right into X capabilities.
Into the news.
Into the news.
Right. First up on our list of things that benefit X or things that X claims, our claims for X.
Of course.
First on our list, the reoccurring theme that he has no soul, and it comes up in a lot of his songs. He mentions it a lot. This boy don't got no soul. Now, why is that important?
Well, it's important because that was so corny. That was a corny ass lip. All right, whatever. I don't care.
Fuck you, bitch. Cut it out.
Explain why. Explain.
Okay, hold on. You don't got
no. Don't
okay.
redo it. I like that. All right. All right. So the reason why having no soul is important, because when you talk about Sasuke fighting anyone, You could always boil it down to, well, Sasuke could find some way to get close and rip his soul out, right? And that, that works for a lot of characters, you know what I mean? If you want to say Sasuke fucking beats up Goku, or like he beats up his meat or something, I don't know, yeah, he could rip the soul out, alright? But he can't do it here. He can't do it here, right? Because my boy Young Dagger Dick, he ain't got no soul. He ain't got no soul. Just like this hand's fucking moving on its own for no reason. I don't know why the fuck it's doing that.
He ain't got no soul.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
And along with having no soul, he makes the claim that he's the son of a serpent, or he's a demon. He calls himself a demon and the son of a serpent. And for those who don't know, Satan is metaphorically a serpent because of the Bible story in Genesis, the Garden of Eden, he was the snake, blah blah blah. People refer to Satan as the serpent. So let's just think to ourselves. Let's say, hey, okay, a demon, I guess, yeah, that's powerful, right? But not just any demon. He also is like, the son of Satan, which is, like almost, it's like an omnipotent being, almost.
Right. So Satan is some higher level of power that we don't fully understand. He does things like go into the Garden of Eden when he's been banished by God. It's really difficult to say how powerful Satan is, but if you were to contribute Satan to like some higher level of power, higher level of knowledge, that in itself, just having a fraction of that power as the son of Satan might be enough, in your opinion, to take on Sasuke, and I completely agree with that. I mean, I wouldn't even understand what like omnipotence, like what a fraction of omnipotence would be, but having that, I mean, that may just be the easy win right there.
Okay, you're not gonna say nothing?
Waiting on you to say something.
I was like, I didn't know. I don't have anything to say. I thought you were gonna keep going.
All right, no.
All right. Okay. That was weird.
That was weird.
Alright, now, okay, let's get on to talk about him being potentially cross-dimensional.
Of course.
Now let's talk about that. That's a big important thing, because if he could move across dimensions, like he said he was in the Garden of Eden in one of his songs, but he died in one of his songs, and he came back and he made physical contact with our Earth, or somebody on Earth. So him doing that makes him cross-dimensional, and that's crazy.
Right. You need to think, if you can die and you can just re-enter the dimension of the living, or like the realm of the living, death doesn't really mean anything to you. You know what I mean? Like what is death but just a situation that you need to come back from? And if you can come back from that situation easily, I mean, there really is no way to get rid of X. I mean, he doesn't even explain how he dies to begin with, and he's just magically back. Never saw that, did you?
my dick fell off when I was 8, but I grew it back. It grew back. It took like a month.
Mine never grew back.
I had to help. I had to like get in and pull it out a little bit. Go.
X claims to rule over the dead, and he has some way of making them bow to his orders. This is pretty huge, because if you think about him in the realm of Naruto, I mean, he could revive dead ninja. That's pretty crazy. I mean, you could think of any ninja that you'd want to revive with any of their powers and any residual chakra that they died with, right? And on top of this, and he says his demons can go Super Saiyan. Now then, if you think about contributing, or if you think about calling the dead ninja he could bring back to life demons, I mean, as you know, Super Saiyan is a 50 times amp, right? So think of any ninja you could revive. Think of any ninja you could revive and give them a 50 times amp. I mean, just that right there, like, motherfucking, I don't know, Hashirama, Obito, I don't know, Madara, I don't know, my parents, anyone, you know what I mean? You could bring back anyone and give them the 50 times amp. That's pretty crazy.
All my busted nuts 50 times, Sam.
Am I busting all my sperm? All the sperm that died in my sock?
Get pregnant. You're in a 50-foot radius. Pregnant. Bam.
Pregnant. Bam. You're done. That's like the ultimate attack. What would Sasuke do if he's pregnant? He's with child. What's he gonna do? No, just kidding. Get on to the Jesus claim, motherfucker.
Okay, moving on to our next claim. Back in the days, in the early days of X, and in the post-mortem days of X, post-mortem being post-mortem in our dimension, right? He came back anyways. He's mentioned that he could kill Jesus, and not just killing him anyway, like fucking with an atomic blast or fucking some crazy shit. No, he talks about killing Jesus with a belt. A belt. With a fucking like a dress belt, like a regular leather belt tied around his neck. That's what he says, and he threatens the biblical God. You know, Jesus' dad. He threatens him, talking about how he wants to slit his throat. Some crazy shit. He's acting crazy.
Right.
But,
so
yeah.
I mean, like, to think you would kill Jesus in such a realistic way, right? Like no special power, no life wiping event. He literally just chokes Jesus out. So he's most likely doing it in base. You know, no special power ups, no like reviving the dead to do it. He killed Jesus on his own, and he's also claiming to kill God in essentially the same way. I mean, that's pretty crazy. I mean, I don't know. Do we want to say he's God level? Do we want to? I mean, he's at least Jesus level.
At least Jesus level.
Right.
That's he's the son. He's the son of Satan, right?
Right.
But he employs his own demons.
Right.
So does that mean that did he take his place?
Did he surpass Satan?
He's not afraid of Jesus.
I know my mom did. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the Soul Eater claim, right? So first of all, I don't really know anything about Black Star, and I'm not gonna claim to know anything about it.
I don't know shit about most animes in general.
Right. Yeah, so we got no idea, all right? But we looked it up. So he claims to be a Soul Eater on the level of Black Star, and I don't really know what this means, but I will say we looked it up, and
it sounds scary.
Yeah, Black Star sounds like it's a whole different tier than Naruto. It's up there with like Dragon Ball and stuff. Like people are talking about if the dude from Black Star could fight Goku.
His name is Black Star. He's from Soul Eater.
His name's Black Star?
Yeah, dude.
That's racist. So yeah, so I don't want to like get too much into that.
But it sounds like the dude's no joke.
That's the claim. That's the claim. All right. And then are we just gonna hit him with it? Are we just gonna hit him with it?
Okay. And if all of that wasn't enough to maybe persuade you that he would totally fucking wipe Sasuke off the map, like he would fucking remind Sasuke what the fucking dirt tastes like, then we got a little something for you.
All right, this motherfucker claims, all right, to go Kaioken Super Saiyan. All right, now then I googled it. I don't have exact numbers, right? But I know Kaioken is a 20 times multiplier. I know Super Saiyan is a 50 times multiplier. All right, so I don't know if that's like additive, like if it's gonna be like a 70 times multiplier, or if they would multiply each other to make 1,000 times. I don't know how it works. All right. But even a 70 times multiplier, I mean, we're talking about someone who is already in a completely different league, right? Someone who's way, way crazier than Sasuke, and you just multiplied him by 70 times. I mean...
fucking crazy.
Crazy.
Sasuke is dead. Dead as hell. What kind of shoes he got on?
No shoes. I'm just gonna leave it at that. We've already talked about this enough this week. We have a whole hour-and-a-half long video, so if you want to go see it, again, it's going to be in the description below.
If you want to be a crybaby and not believe us and watch us fucking talk about it for an hour, go ahead.
Yeah.
But
so
be my guest. Be my guest.
Be my guest. And yeah, so if you enjoyed the video, comment down below and tell us what you thought. Again, this like I said in the last video about Naruto, this is the kind of thing I like to do, but I don't know if other people like to see it. You know what I mean? But I had fun making it. Crucify had fun helping me make it. So hopefully
Had
you
a great
enjoyed.
time.
And if your name is Sasuke and you're a new Uchiha, you better watch the fuck out.
I'm sipping tea in your head. Ash is gay.
What the fuck is a cum hydrant?
I have a dick ass, brother.
Fuck off. You fucking know. Come on.